Welcome to Behind the Smile with Dr. Shaggy. I'm a cosmetic dentist and the founder of Veneer Lounge and Modern Bite Dentistry. In this show, we go beyond the smile, highlighting all the incredible journeys of the amazing people around me. Together, we'll uncover their stories of success and inspiration, hoping to empower others to reach their full potential. Let's dive in and discover what's behind the smile. Welcome to Behind the Smile with Dr. Shaggy. I have the honor to have the Micah Parsons here with us today. Hola, Micah. ¿Cómo estás hoy?
Hola, bien. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien, gracias, muchísimo. So this is actually something exciting that I didn't know about you. I had no idea that you spoke Spanish until you came to the office, and I was like, wait a second. So where did this come from?
I don't want to hype myself up too much. I just know the basics. But,
hey, it's still impressive though. It still is impressive because I know mommy will come up to you and say certain things and you actually understand, which is awesome. Where did the Spanish come from?
So my baby mother, she teaches our kids all our Spanish. And so like my daughter started saying things to me. I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta start like.
I love that.
Yeah.
And what's her favorite thing to say?
Dulce.
Oh my goodness, she wants the candy. Oh, and so does she have like candy that she likes specifically?
Yeah, she likes this pink strawberries. Yeah.
Oh, like Starburst? The little, oh my gosh. She and I will get along great then.
Yeah.
Oh, that is too cute. Okay, so congratulations on your new show that you just put out, MPTV. I watched the episode and I thought it was so cool watching the behind the scenes like of the Super Bowl as being Micah Parsons. Tell us like what inspired you to start that show?
Well, one day, like it was probably like in the off season, and I was watching D-Book, Devin Booker's vlog of like the Olympics, and I thought it was some of the coolest things I ever seen. Like, and I was just like, yo, like I do all this cool stuff for my age, like I want to start capturing my own footage, and not even really for the people. I told people I didn't want to put it out, like I just wanted it for myself and make cut-ups, and then my friend was like, nah, just show people, like, you know, this is some cool stuff, like, and I was like, all right, like, you can post it. So, like, he chopped it up and made a video. But, like, I really just did it for myself so I can look back in 10, 15, 20 years and, like, dang, like, that was, like, this is what I did. And I can show my kids that. So I really just did it for that. Nothing really, like.
Well, I'll tell you what, watching that, I thought it was super cool. My favorite spot, or one of my favorite spots, was right after you met Messi. And you got so giddy and excited about meeting him. Tell me about that interaction with him.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like, obviously, Messi's like one of the GOATs. You know, him and Ronaldo are like one of my favorites. But, you know, it just be like, I realized that like people just be excited to see you too. Like, people don't really know. But, you know, seeing his face growing up, watching him and being a part of his journey, it was like a crazy moment. And y'all didn't see this, but Taylor Rooks was like, take me to see him too. Like, I got to meet him. And she texted me for the picture. She was like, yo, this is like unreal. Like, you don't understand how like, it's like so gravitational how some people are, you know, like what they mean to you, even though they don't even know you. So it was pretty cool.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, well, how about the other side of that? Because you obviously have so many fans that look up to you, that are just excited to be around you. Is there like a fan interaction that sticks out in your mind that you're like, man, like this was a great interaction and I hope I inspired this person?
Probably at my Lions Den camps, the camps that I do across the state of Texas and go back to Harrisburg, and I do one in PA, a couple in PA. I would say like those type of interactions are a lot because they be like, Micah, you're my hero, like, you know, and they like compete against me and they be pushing each other to be their best, and they all like striving for my attention. And some kids are just ruthless. They be like, why'd you lose so much? Or like, you know, they're just ruthless. But, you know, I think those camps really like bring me down to earth and let me know like the impact that I make on kids' lives and how much they happy to be there.
What's wonderful is one day you were in their shoes as well, right? So let's talk about little Micah. What was it like growing up? Were you always in sports or did you do other things?
Yeah, I started playing sports when I was 4.
Okay.
Like I was always active, like I was always like strong, and I was always just like, gotta win. You know what I mean? So I started off with Cougar Cubs wrestling, and I went to football, And then, my parents always had us in every sport. Every season we were playing a sport. So, like, I never had a season off. So I was in love with sports since I was like 4 years old.
So if not football, what would it be?
Like a sport or?
A sport, yeah.
I would say I'd probably be a wrestler, like MMA or like jiu-jitsu, something like that.
Very cool. Do you currently do any of those workouts?
Jiu-jitsu and wrestling? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I mean, because it is, tackle.
Grappling,
Yeah, you are doing that. I think my favorite move that you do is like the arm, like, get off me. I'm about to go tackle someone right now. Yeah. I love it. As far as childhood goes, is there any memory, like, because you did mention you like to win and you want to win. Where did that come from?
Man, I would just say growing up with siblings. Like, I be trying to tell people just significance of siblings and significance of being around other people that want to be like great and challenge each other. I think even though my brother and sister are older, I kind of started this off. Like, I was the one that excelled, and everyone's like, yo, your little brother's so nice. And it kind of pushed them and made them harder on me. Like, my brother used to take us in the backyard, made me put my pads on, and we used to play tackle football. And mind you, he was probably 10, I'm 5, and obviously those hurt. Like, it was some hard lessons back there, but, those was the type of things I got molded in. And, I just wanted to be better than them. We go outside and play hoops. They blocking my shot, they like doing creative things, and I gotta adjust, and it just made me better in every aspect. Like, I just always had to adjust to what's in front of me.
Well, that goes even today, right? But I feel like that it's crazy that something from childhood and just striving to be better because someone was better than you got you to where you are today. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, that definitely inspired me to like always want to beat somebody. Like, I hated losing that much, and it made me like cry, and it made me like upset. But ultimately, I just always said that I wanted like just a better life for myself. That kind of probably pushed me to become to the pros. Like, I think competitive nature takes you pretty far into high school, but I think college, and especially now, you have to figure out like your why you want to be great, why you want to succeed, and I think that took me this far.
And let's talk about your why. What's your why?
For me at the time when I was, younger, I just wanted my own room. I just wanted my own space. We moved around a lot. I just wanted my own house, some stability. I wanted my mom around a lot. Like, she was always working. I wanted my dad around. He was always gone. So for me, I just wanted like stability. Like, I just wanted a better life for myself. And I just promised myself like I would never be in the same situation as my parents were in.
That drive goes to show, because your dreams came true and your parents are around. I know your parents travel around with you now. They're part of your life. And that's very admirable that you didn't give up. Like, you had a vision and a goal and you attained that. So bravo to you, sir.
I appreciate that.
And then now even with your kiddos too, right? Providing a great life for them, and even learning to speak Spanish for the kids too. Like, any other languages at all?
Nah, I don't know that.
Not yet?
Not yet.
So going back to the show, the last thing that you said really resonated with me. And you said, anything is possible. And you said it with such grit, like from the heart. And let's speak about that. Where did that phrase come from?
It came from Kevin Garnett in the championship. He kind of did it, and then, it's kind of been like a trendy thing, but I look at it like, everyone has dreams, everyone has aspirations, and I think, especially in my journey, there was a lot of people who doubted me. I kind of was a little shithead growing up, and people just didn't think I can do it. They didn't think I could stay focused. They didn't think I could reach my dreams. But I think that kind of all like motivated me more. Like, I can do it. Like, I just remember things like people's like, he might go to college, but he won't last in college. Like, he'll be right back here like everybody else. And I was like, nah, forget that. So when I got there, I was just like, I'm gonna really focus on these academics. Like, I'm gonna show people I can do it. And then, 3 years later, I graduate. So, just for me, it's just like, you can do anything you put your mind to. Like, anything is in reach as long as you like commit yourself to it. And, so, once I sustained college, everyone's just like, yeah, he go to the pros, but he won't last in the pros. And it's just like, no matter where you have in your life, like you're always gonna have people that doubt you, that people that ain't gonna, believe in you. But I think the biggest belief is within yourself and with God. So that's probably the thing that always pushing me over, my relationship with God, and just like understanding that I'm here for a reason. You got purpose. I always say, like, if you're still alive, you're still breathing, you're still waking up, that means you still have purpose. And you got to deliver on that.
Amen to that. I want to tear up, because that someone who's as awesome and amazing as you, just knowing that you have that heart that can still speak, that you speak from so fully, is just really, really refreshing to see and hear. So originally the doubt fueled you, right? Mm-hmm. And you're just like, okay, I'm gonna show them, let's go. But how about now in your career, now that you're stable, you've proven yourself. I mean, time and time, Pro Bowler, 13 sacks your first year. I mean, you broke our Cowboys record. Now, when people say certain things, do you just brush it off, or does it still kind of fuel you a little bit?
It still fuels me. I laugh about it. I think I've earned the respect from my peers and coaches, which is, great. And I think I captured the respect of a lot of the nation. But now it's just like the difference between being the greatest and just one of the greats is kind of like the fine line that I'm trying to, tether. Like, they say the comparison is the thief of joy, but, you look at it like, it might be, but it's also a motivator. They still compare Jordan 40 years later, 30 years later. So, when you're the greatest, you want to be talked about. That's the difference. So I don't want to be a guy that's like, there's some people that you don't even bring up anymore. They're like, oh, he's a great player, but guys like Deion, guys like Lawrence Taylor, those great players, Aaron Donald, they'll always be brought up. So I'm trying to get into that, 0.0001%.
I love this goal, and you're totally going to attain it. I'm really pumped for you. So speaking of gaining the respect of different people in your industry and everything, you started The Edge, your podcast. So what ignited that, and tell us more about that?
Yeah, I just think I've always had a crazy opinion. I've always been pretty much opinionated my whole life. And, I went to my guy and I was like, man, I think I want to start a podcast. And, we reached out. We were going to do our own platform. And then, I think we caught the interest of, BR, and they gave us like a 1-year deal to see how I did. And I committed to it. I didn't miss no episodes, even though it was tough, And then they gave me a huge deal. They offered me presidency, and they, offered me more money and things like that. So blessed there. But ultimately, I just think like I was talking to Andrew Whitworth. I would say going into my second or third year, and he was just like, man, like one thing that I regret not doing, because he does Amazon on Thursday Night Football. Mm-hmm. He was like, one thing I regret not doing is starting this earlier. I had to grit, like, I have no data behind why I should be on TV. I didn't have no, film or whatever they say. I don't know how he described it, but he was like, I waited to the end of my career to start trying to get into this. I built a name, used my platform early on so I could do it. And I was like, man, that's a great idea. So I kind of like say, hey, like, let me get into my bag. And you see what money people make on TV nowadays. Like, it's just like, why not? Like, when football is done, bills still got to be paid. There's things that's still out there. Like, why wouldn't you? So I think that kind of put me over the top, where it was like, yeah, I'm going to just see where this goes. And now I got like one of the best sports podcasts.
That is so impressive, Micah, because someone just that advice that he gave you, you actually took it and rolled with it and took action. Mm-hmm. What advice would you give someone that's in any career, just like, I don't know, it's probably too soon? What advice do you have for them?
Man, once again, like, and this is another great point of like, you got, great mentors. I had end up, because people were like, man, you shouldn't be on a podcast. You should focus on football. Then I had another mentor was like, nah, like, it's great that you're doing it. So, you conflicted. And then you're like, you feel like you're making people upset, because I mean, at the end of the day, we all care about the opinions of others, even though we say we don't or we shy away from it. But you know, those type of things hurt us. You know, when we say like, you know, they question our love for our passion or things like that. And you know, I met someone that was like, man, like, you know, why would you stop? He was like, people love an underdog story. People love your voice. People want to hear from you. Like, they don't, you know, when you're winning, no one wants to hear from you. They all hate you, but people want to see your, you know, your rise, your come up, and see your growth on the podcast and things like that. Like, that's important. So, you know, for people out there that, you know, like me, like, you know, any other guy who's in a profession that, you know, care about the opinions of others, I would just say, challenge yourself. Try to ignore it. Put your phone down. Lock in on your career. You know, I always tell my friends 1 year can change your life. And, you know, that 1 year did change my life. So, you know, I'm extremely blessed.
That is very well said, because if you don't actually pursue it, how are you ever going to know, right, where that success is meant to be? Let's shift gears to something that I guarantee a smile from you is anytime you see a photo of your baby girl.
Yeah, for sure.
She's just like, it's so cute because you just light up about her. So what's your favorite thing? Like when you come home after a game, what do you look forward to?
I mean, she's in a tunnel after the game. She just makes every bad moment feel great again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she understands the emotions yet, or like what's going on in my life, or the challenges that I face. But, you know, the beautiful thing is, like, she just always has a smile when she sees me. She's always running to me, and it's hard to, like, not smile when someone's running to you and they scream your name. And, you know, she just gets me so excited. Like, I just love her to death. And, you know, that's like, she's so protective over me, you know.
Wait, so she doesn't let you cuddle with anyone else? Like, that kind of protective?
Yeah,
like, this is my daddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so cute.
She pushes people away from me. Like, she just, yeah, that's my dog for sure.
That's so cute. Does she call you daddy, puppy?
Papa.
Papa.
Papa. Papa.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, she demands my attention. Like, she screams papa, papa, until, like, you know, till her breath go out. Like,
Oh.
she don't care what I'm doing.
It sounds like she's just tied right around your pinky.
Yeah, she knows. Like, and then like, I mean, like, just give her what she wants. Like, you see that she's not gonna stop. Like, she's.
Yeah, dulce.
Yeah. Or alado, Papa alado.
Oh my God, that is so cute.
So I always gotta keep some fruit bars tucked away, some pink strawberries. Like, I know exactly what she wants.
That is so cute. She knows who to go to too to get it.
Oh my gosh, does she? Does she?
That is adorable. That is
She'll
so
reverse
cute.
everybody. I'm on my game. She's grabbing me, Papa, Papa, I want a lotto. It's like, okay, like, and she won't stop until I go down there and get it. I'm like, okay.
See? She knows who to go to. She's a smart little girl. She's a smart little girl.
She's extremely smart.
Sounds like she knows what she's going to get out of you, so that's good.
Oh, yeah. Especially when she be like, parquet, I want parquet. And, you know, she's grabbed me. She sees me getting ready. So she'll run to the door. She'll wait at the door. Like, she's like, you're not leaving without me. Like, and then she'll follow me around the house.
Oh,
like,
my God.
Yeah, she's like that. Like, she's super smart.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you're raising a good, strong little girl, that's for sure. What are you hoping to show your kids through your success one day? What do you want them to look back on?
You know, I got to teach them from an early age of, you know, from my age is that, you know, you have to strive for what you want. You have to go do it, like, and no one's going to hand it to you. And I won't either. Like, if my kids want to fail, I'm going to let you fail. You know, I refuse to be the floaty that keeps you above. Like, because in my life, the reason why my character, my ambition is the way it is I failed. I sunk, and, you know, I got crapped on a couple of times. Like, that builds character. Like, you need to sink. You know, I think everyone in their life, like, for you to reach some type of success, you have to fail. And you hear billionaires talk, you hear multi-millionaires like, nah, I failed 10 businesses before I had my first successful one. So, you know, for me, it's like, I don't care that you lose. I don't care that, you know, you fail. Like, that's a part of Jordan. I'm going to support it, but I just need you to keep going, like, never give up. And yeah, I won't be a floaty. So you think I got a couple extra dollars because, Nah, you'll struggle until like you figure it out. Because we all have to figure it out.
And you build the strongest character. You got to get back up and get going again. Like you said, with every failure, you're going to learn something. So keep going. Let's go.
Exactly.
Buck up. So something I didn't know was, I know I'm busy. I know there's so many other people here that are busy, but I had no idea that you cook your own meals. You even do your own juicing. Tell us the thought process behind that.
Yeah, so I try to stay away from juice and soda. Like, I don't let it in the house no more. I was like, no, we can't order no more. I just started researching more about how I can go to the next step, and then realizing that, natural juices have more water in it. So, your watermelon juices, pineapple's more acidic, but that's why you kind of rinse it with a little bit of water. You could throw some other things in it, but they just offer natural juices. Water, it's just water. It doesn't have no magnesium, no zinc, no B12, like the daily. So people want to take supplements all the time, but you can just get it from your natural fruits and veggies and stuff like that. And I, just realizing that, I just started, invested into it, and it's been great so far. Like, I haven't been sick. I haven't been like.
Thank God, yeah.
Yeah, like I haven't been sick in a while. I have my, just like my energy be way more up, like everything. So it's been a big game changer.
I'm going to go buy a juicer now. I'll text you later which juicer I should get.
I'm telling you, like, you should get a cold press juicer. I got a good one. It was like $500.
Okay.
Like, there's crazy expensive ones, but you can just get a decent $500 one that does a really good job. Like, it literally, like, the thing that gets me is like all the access from like the fruit. It goes into one side, and you just see all the juice come out on this side. And it's like some of the craziest things. Like,
it's like gratifying.
Yeah, it is. And then like you're pushing it, and you're just watching all the juice burst out, and you're like, holy shit. Yeah. It's great. But no, I could send you the link. It's like a great attribute to the home.
I need to do that because, like you said, I'm just drinking water, but I never thought about all the extra vitamins that I'm lacking in too.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Micah.
Of course.
Okay, food. So you cook your own food.
I love like proteins. Like, I be on a carnivore diet. Like, I'm not into the extra carbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is like, because you mentioned you fast, you have two meals. What's your 2:00 meal and what's your dinner meal look like?
2:00 is where, like, depends how many meetings I got in a day. Like, I got here, then I'm going to another meeting. So from here, I'll probably go give me like some kava or like something like that, where like I can get like some chicken, some rice, some lettuce, like, and just call it a day. And then at dinner, that's where I'm just eating protein. Like, I'm going to make some salmon tonight, and I'm gonna just have like 2 big pieces of salmon.
Do you air fry, bake, fry?
So actually, I like to, I actually like to get a little, what's the word, sear on it first, and then I put it into the air fry bake to give it that crisp and let some butter get into it, and like some zest and stuff like that, and then get it to a nice, like, I like my thing like medium well. Fishy, I don't really like it too medium. Or,
Yeah, I don't think most people do. But wait, tell me your favorite restaurant. What's your go-to
in Dallas?
Yeah, anywhere.
Oh man, anywhere would probably be Terry Black's in Austin.
Okay.
Yeah, Terry Black's in Austin got the best banana pudding. They don't make the one out here as good.
Banana pudding.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to go. We opened up an office out in Austin.
Go to Terry Black's in Austin. I think their food, I don't know, I hate that though. Like, one food in one place is better. Like, the Delilah's in Vegas is the best Delilah's. The one in LA is just not as good. Like, they just don't make it the same.
Yeah.
I learned that with chains. Like, one spot's just better.
Yeah, there's like the OG or the. Not even, because Delilah's in LA was the original, and then Vegas was the new one. But I think it's like what they pour into it, right? As far as the attention to detail.
Yeah, they built one Delilah in Miami, but even that one's, it's beautiful inside, but it's not as, the one in Vegas it's just like trumps everybody.
Yeah, I agree. Well, the entertainment and stuff too.
Yeah. Like I have a manager on speed dial, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like.
You're like, okay, now I know who to text. I'm like, I need table Micah, name drop for me.
From the moment I land, like if I'm in Vegas for a week, I'm eating Delilah's 5 times that week.
Wow. Okay, what's your meal there?
I either get the chicken tenders or they got a beautiful grab pasta. They have a great salmon. You know, they have, I mean, there's really nothing. I just think for me, I just really like the vibe. Like, they have the live music. You know, it's dark in there. It's like, it's very relaxed. Like, you know, they just, you know, it's just a vibe.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And they're super nice and welcoming.
Yeah.
Everyone feels like VIP there.
Literally, they'd be like, "Welcome back, Mr. Parsons."
You're like,
my
thank
spot,
you.
my spot.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am back. Okay, favorite vacation spot?
Capri,
Oh,
Yeah.
when's the last time you went?
last summer.
Okay, what did
That's
you love
my
about
favorite
it?
spot of all time. I've been everywhere, and I tell people, you don't have a spot until you go to Capri.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's the most beautiful spot that I've ever. Not only is it beautiful, it's like the food is just so good. Like, I never had a spot where, like, it didn't matter where I went, I felt like I had a 5-star meal.
Wow. And because it's all fresh food.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, like, I went there, I came back down 5 pounds, and I ate more there than, you know, I ever do here. And the thing is like, you know, so the thing that I like about it is, like, it's on a mountain. It's in the mountains, and there's cabs that you could pay $25 to take you down and walk up. I told my family, I was like, I'm not paying for these cabs. Like,
Yeah.
I said, we're walking. Like, I want to see the nature. Like, I want to see everything. I don't want to do it from the car. Like, you're gonna experience it way more and memorize it way more walking. By the time I left that week, I, like, knew everywhere to go.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
When are you going back?
Probably next year. I got so much things to do this year, and you know, I need a big, like, 5th year. So, and I'm going on a big birthday trip, so I gotta kind of, like, wait it out.
Very exciting. The whole family's going, friends, family.
On my birthday trip?
Yeah.
Just friends, just the boys.
Oh, just the boys?
Yeah, so it just maps out like this. Like, my birthday's on the 26th, my homeboy's birthday's on the 1st, so it's like we just combine a huge, like, birthday trip every year.
That is
Oh
awesome.
no, his birthday's the 2nd. I don't want him to see this.
Oh, Just kidding.
But we celebrate on the 1st. That's why I be saying that, because we always leave. His birthday always falls on, like, that Monday or something, or Sunday. So we
yeah.
always leave the day of his birthday. So the night before, we always celebrate
Yeah.
going into that night. But yeah, so last year we did Colombia. The year before that we was in, like, DR. So, like, this year we're doing a big Europe one, because I was like, because now, you know, I'm at that point in my life where I was like, we don't gotta be cheap about it. Like, just get your flights. Like, I'll just get the B&Bs and, like, we'll be straight. Like, we'll just turn up.
I love that. So do you have that mentality of, like, well, with my success, I want the people, it just sounds like it, like, you want the people that you love around you?
For me, it's just about, I want them to experience it. I don't really care, like, who's around me, because I believe I'm gonna have a great time no matter what. But it's different from, like, and I learned this, and I was like, bro, like, a bunch of my friends are mad cheap, and I get it. Like, I'm coming from the perspective of a person who makes a lot of money, and I'm coming back and I'm like, man, just spend $1,500 on the flight. Like, you'll be good. Like, I get $1,500 just to rent. Like, so I just save. Like, just promise, like, just save and, like, just come for this one big one. Like, just save up. Because, like, the thing that I realized is a lot of people don't want to leave their environment. Like, they're mad comfortable. And I was like that, too, until, like, people dragged me out and I started seeing things like, holy shit, like, this is a whole different life. Like, y'all don't even know what you're missing. So when I would come back from these trips and everyone's just like, what was it like? And you're telling them, it's like, nah, bro, like, that's crazy. But, like, you know, they're just not excited about it. And then now that we live together, they're like, yo, I see what you mean, bro. Like, this is mad. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm treating everyone different when I get back. Like, I was like, I try to tell you, like, so it's just seeing people's happiness, seeing their expression, seeing them finally witnessing and changing their attitudes and things like that. I think that's, like, amazing.
Yeah, just seeing other cultures, seeing how other people live, like you said. I think it's great. And it's great that you did that for your friends. Someone did that for you. Now you're doing that for your friends.
Yeah.
I want to close up by talking about your Lionheart Foundation. So how did that start? And because I know you have an event coming up as well.
Yeah. So, you know, for me, make sure you're at my event too, please.
Yes.
You know, for me, you know, I was just doing great things and, you know, I was getting donations, but it was just like, how can I expand this? Like, how can I make things like bigger, better, and really try to make an even bigger impact? And, as I built my name and I got more, I started having events. It was like, why don't you just start your own foundation? Because I was coming out of pocket just paying for things. It was like, man, start your own foundation. And that way people can donate and you can get, your write-offs and things like that. But, for me, the foundation is really about impact. Like, I believe that, like, people should make an impact, and I think that's what it means to be purposeful. Mm-hmm. And that's what I mean, wake up every day with a purpose, like have intent to be better for not only yourself but others, and inspire other peoples. I think, the thing with God, right, the reason why his name is shared today is because the impact he had on others and his spirit he gave others. And people are like, man, people are so evil nowadays. And it's like, let them be evil. Like, that's your job to inspire. Like, God wasn't judging people evil. Like, people just have this twisted way of forgetting about what this is about. And I just think this is my way of making a great impact. That's why I do the camps. That's why, I donate. I have these events so we can do big events for the kids. I think the kids are the ones we got to impact the most. That's like the future of our generations.
Absolutely.
So, that's really the importance for me.
Micah, I am so impressed with you, all of the accomplishments that you've had, and your purpose, and you're living and breathing your purpose. And I cannot thank you enough for being on this show, and I know you're going to inspire several people out there. So thank you so much for your time. Of course. I greatly appreciate you. You guys, thank you for joining us here at Behind the Smile with Dr. Shaggy and with Micah Parsons. Just remember, smile.